The letter A makes two sounds, and A. The letter A makes two sounds, and A. Alligator, acorn, alligator, acorn. The letter A makes two sounds, and A. Hello friends, welcome to Circle Time. My name is Mrs. Pixie and I'm so happy that you're here today. Today is all about the letter A. The letter A is a very special letter because it's the first letter in the alphabet. So when you sing your ABCs, it's the first letter that you sing. The letter A is also a vowel, so that means it makes more than one sound. But today we're going to focus on the two sounds it makes. We're going to focus on the short A sound that says like an alligator. And we're also going to focus on the long A sound like an acorn, acorn. So to help us remember what sounds the letter A makes for our sound like an alligator, we're going to pretend to be a snappy alligator and go For the long A sound, like an acorn, we're going to use the sign for the letter A and say acorn. Now we can put those sounds together into our letter A song. It goes like this. The letter A makes two sounds, and A. The letter A makes two sounds, and A. Alligator, acorn, alligator, acorn. The letter A makes two sounds, and A. Do you think you can sing it with me this time? And we'll sing it a little bit faster. Are you ready? The letter A makes two sounds, and A. The letter A makes two sounds, and A. Alligator, acorn, alligator, acorn. The letter A makes two sounds, and A. Great job! Now that we know the sounds that the letter A makes, what other words start with A? If I give you some clues, do you think you can guess them? This word that starts with A. It's usually red and shiny, and it's a fruit. It's an apple. Here's the word for apple. Apple. I love apples. They're tasty, and they can also come in different colors too. Most of them are red, but some of them are green, and those ones are good too. This word that starts with A, it's a little tiny insect. And there's a song that goes, go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. What do you think it is? It starts with the letter A. It's an ant. Ant starts with the letter A. Ant. Great job. Next word that starts with A, it can point and tell you where to go. It's an arrow. Arrow starts with the letter A. See, and it's pointing at the word arrow. If you're lost, sometimes arrows can help you find where you need to go. Our next word that starts with A. Some people wear these over their clothes when they cook or when they do arts and crafts so they don't get their clothes dirty. It's an apron. Apron starts with the letter A. Apron. Great job. Now that we have all of our words that start with A, let's sing the letter A song one last time. Are you ready? The letter A makes two sounds, and A. The letter A makes two sounds, and A. Alligator, acorn, alligator, acorn. The letter A makes two sounds, Today, we're going to sort the letter A sounds into the short A, like alligator, and the long A, like acorn. So if it sounds like alligator, it's going to go on this side. And if it sounds like acorn, it's going to go on this side. So let's try it with our first picture. Apple. Let's try it with our alligator first to see if it sounds like alligator. Apple. Does that sound right to you? Yes, that starts with the short A sound. Alligator. Apple. Great job. What about apron? Let's try the short A first. Apron. Does that sound right? Apron. No, let's try the long A sound, like acorn. Apron. Does that sound right to you? Yes, apron starts with the long A sound. We have acorn and apron. Great job. Okay, our next picture is arrow. Let's try the short A sound first. Arrow. Does that sound right to you? Yes, that sounds right to me too. So that's going to go on our short A side. Alligator. Apple. Arrow. Our last picture is an ant. Can you use your alligator and your acorn to figure out which is the right sound? Let's try that together. Ant. Does that sound right to you? Yes, ant starts with the short A sound. Great job. I'm noticing some differences in our pictures over here. Which one has more? The alligator side or the acorn side? That's right, the alligator side has more words. It has 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 words. Which side has less or fewer pictures? That's right, the acorn side has less. It has 1, 2. 2 words. Great job. Let's count and see how many words we have all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 pictures that start with the letter A. Now there are a lot of other words that start with the letter A, but today we're practicing 6 of them. Great job. Thank you for coming to Circle Time today. I hope to see you next time. Bye!